Welcome, everybody, to the first episode of Moral Ambiguity Dragonshard. Nobody was going to follow up on that. Okay.
What do you want?
You know what? Let's go ahead. Let's give it a different take. Can I have a bit more on the monitor and can I pick it up? Go a little quicker.
Okay.
Can you give me that?
Yep. I sure
can. Okay, on three. Okay. 3, 2, 1.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the very first episode of Moral Ambiguity Dragonshard. We're not going to spend too much time talking about it. We're just going to jump right in.
Hooray!
How's that? I'm sorry?
Did dragon fart as well?
God fucking damn it.
Yeah, let's go.
Not even 5 minutes in, and we're already got on the fart jokes.
Wouldn't Dragonshard be better?
And there's the poop
there it
joke.
is. There's the poop joke.
It's a record.
Woo!
A dragon shart is when you Russian roulette with a dragon gun and you dragon loot.
Stop.
Yeah. Look, we're only going to give you quality shitpost material.
Yep,
Right?
quality shit posting for this mini-series.
Heavy quotation marks. Quality.
Okay. So, where we see everybody, you are on, or placed amongst throughout those, that was good syntax. An airship that was built and is currently being operated by the dragon-marked House Orion, soaring majestically in the skies over the country of Ondair on the continent of Corvair. Deckhands are moving back and forth, chattering amongst themselves or working to adjust the sails. Passengers are milling about as well, drinking and sharing tales about their adventures. It's a perfectly cool, calm, and sunny day, and I would like to know where you are all situated amongst this airship. I have provided a map. I was going to say, let's start with Lovelace.
Yeah, it's me. I think that Lovelace would probably be in the passenger lounge.
Okay.
Is that where, like, you can get, like, stuff served? Or, like, she'd be somewhere where she's being served.
Yeah, there are tables set up in the passenger lounge for, like little snack tables.
I think it's more like just a small couch or something that she can sit on, and she's just very, very properly sipping what people would probably assume is a tea, as best they can tell.
I want to get a quick clarification. Are all these enclosed decks?
Just the quarters and cargo decks are enclosed.
She is currently in a nice proper bodice with skirts and a jacket over that, gloves, and a fancy little hat that is off to the side very jauntily.
I
and
love that.
Oh,
she has a veil over her face because she doesn't want to talk to anyone.
Is it one of those fucking tiny hats?
Yes, of course. It's a tiny little hat.
So it's an open air lounge then?
Maybe not the lounge area, but the rest of that deck is open air.
Okay.
Oh, I need y'all to all list your names off in chat because I can't look at your names in here anymore and know your names.
Yes.
So please
That's
do that.
fair. Do you want full names or?
Just your first names.
Matt, should I post mine now or am I coming in later?
Yeah, that's going to be a surprise for everybody.
Secret mystery character.
Yeah, well, we'll save you for later.
You know what that means? He's the secret mystery character. He did it.
Do we know each other? I assume we know each other, right? Us three?
I remember during the failed session 0 take that you wanted to be brought together.
Okay.
By something. But if you want to already know each other, we can go through that and we would just have to describe how y'all know each other.
I think Lovelace has just seen them in passing, but hasn't really interacted. It's very much to herself.
I'm going to say we know each other insofar as we've bumped into each other on the airship.
Sure. Yeah.
Fair.
Because obviously, like, it's an airship, not a lot of places to go.
Yeah.
But I don't think we actually, like, know each other. Like, our other...
What kind of airship is this? Is this? I mean, like, we're on a cruise, or are we just...
It is a passenger, like, cargo ship.
So it's like a train. Yeah.
Yeah.
Going someplace.
Basically.
Yeah. I actually
Long
thought
trip,
it was.
short trip?
I forgot it was an airship. I thought it was a train when we started.
Short trip, you guys are took off from the city of Flamekeep and are going to the city of Fairhaven.
Okay.
So, roughly, like, 100 or so miles. Maybe less.
It's a couple-hour trip.
Mm-hmm. Plenty of time to, like, eat a meal, just chat with people. And is that all Lovelace is doing? Is chilling in the lounge and drinking tea?
Very quietly sipping tea. She does have her rapier on her side.
So, where is Gruldir? And what is he up to?
All right, now this is why I needed to know if the lounge was open air or not.
Okay.
Because you said it's enclosed.
Mm-hmm.
Gruldir is going to be standing in the lounge, like up at the front, because I'm assuming it's an open window.
Yes.
And he's just kind of staring out. He has a metal fan that he's just kind of quietly tapping on his chin, quietly laughing to himself every once in a while. And his cape is billowing behind him, even though it's enclosed.
Love it. Very haughty anime.
Mm-hmm. He's just...
Sorry, I forgot. What are you again?
I'm a dwarf. I'm about 4'3" and 165 pounds of solid muscle. I'm wearing full plate, but oddly, you can't really see a seam to it anywhere.
Mm.
Like it's almost like it's encased around me and was poured around me to fit.
He's poured into them jeans, ladies.
All right, and ours, where are you and what are you doing?
I want you all to realize that I've come up with this in the past 2 seconds, since he said we're going to be on an airship. I'm in the cargo hold, waiting for my little spider buddy. I'm going to call it Freya. Your little
Freya?
spider robot. Yeah.
Okay, I want to make sure I heard correctly.
To get back with the... you know what? Fuck. You know what? This was going to be really cool. Is there any way... Does a camera exist in this world?
No.
No? Okay. Then I'm waiting for my little buddy Freya to get so that it can tell me the cargo numbers of some of the cargo, because I'm on a case trying to track down some drug smugglers on an airship. It's more likely than you think.
I love how simply through the it was, but it works. I love it.
He's taking pictures of the bad cargo, and then I had to. Oh, wait, do pictures exist? No. Well, let's figure out what can I do. Well, it's sentient. It's like a homunculus, so it'll memorize them, and then it'll tell me when it gets back. So I'll write it down.
Can't you see through the eyes of your homunculus?
Can I do that? I've never used a homunculus before. I'm just doing that.
I'm pretty sure you can.
Let me see.
Is this a homunculus spell?
I know you can have a telepathic bond where you can commute telepathically. I'm not seeing anything that says that you can look through your homunculus's eyes.
Yeah.
I think you can.
Yeah, no, I'm thinking more like a familiar.
Yeah, that's a familiar ability.
Okay.
Yeah, I was checking the infusion real quick, and yeah, I thought you could, like a familiar, but yeah, no, you can't. That's my bad, sorry.
Yeah, no, sorry, he's just, he'll take it down, he'll come tell me.
Freya telepathically communicates to you and says, 787 in 542.
42?
542.
Got it.
Is your homunculus giving you math problems?
No, it's just
That sounds awful.
maybe it's smarter than I.
You do math in your free time? Ugh.
Ugh.
His intelligence. No, I'm smarter than it. But yeah. Now look, it writes down the numbers. I don't gotta deal with the numbers.
It writes down the numbers or it gets the hose again?
You just stay there, keep an eye on stuff, and I'll head back up.
Will do. And then Freya just kind of, I don't know, hops off your shoulder and just starts scuttling around some more.
And that's are we do I gotta I'm sorry, you skim through them, so I don't know if am I the start point?
If you want to be, yeah.
Yeah, then I guess I'll just head back up top. A sneak, I guess? I'm probably not supposed to be here. I'm pretty sure I'm not supposed to be here.
You know what? Give me a stealth check. 'Cause there are guards posted to keep the cargo safe.
Yeah, oh fuck. Oh well, no, hang on.
He's
Did I
having
lose the
trouble.
one I need? Did I lose the only one I need? It's a 13?
You know what? That is good enough to get up the stairs past one of the guards. He's just kind of. You see, he's holding.
Stupid. Can I take all that back?
What?
Can I take all that back?
Why? What are you doing?
To a guard. So
You're-
the people working there.
I
Go
can
up,
I can
because I can-
barely understand you.
Also, I want to double check, did everybody remember to get their uncommon item?
I
Yes.
did.
Yeah, mine. I have a slightly magical rapier.
I'm mostly asking for Nick's benefit because he forgets to do things sometimes.
I gotta actually physically change it. So the problem is I'll see how it is.
You already sound a lot
That
better
sounds
already.
so
Yeah,
much
there we
better.
go.
Yeah.
Well, that's funny because I hadn't connected it yet. I just plugged in the microphone. How about now?
You're good.
Yeah.
Massively better.
Yeah. See, the problem
Sounds
is I can plug in the microphone. I just don't have the thing. So I'm just holding it to my mouth right now.
That's fine.
That works.
That's fine. All right. Yeah. I'm gonna shapeshift because I can shapeshift because I can do that. And there's no bullshit. You're a changeling, but you have to cast shapeshift every once per turn. No, I'm a changeling. Bada boom.
Bada boom.
All right.
What form do you take?
Let's.
Willem Dafoe.
I go. Let's whip it. Yep. I go. Let's whip it. That one has, and I say to Freya, how's that one sound? Let's whip it.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, yeah. That sounds good to me.
All right. I'm gonna look. I'm gonna say this in front of other people, and if they don't like, I'm coming to you. And then I turn into a guard, a person who works on the ship.
Okay, yeah.
And except they look like William Dafoe.
A dock worker? A William Dafoe dock. Okay, so from the lighthouse with the beard and
So
the
yeah, you shapeshift into William Dafoe from the lighthouse, except you're sporting a House Caneth crest on the lapel of your jacket or whatever.
Yeah.
And the guard on the stairs just kind of looks at you and says, "Everything okay? Everything okay back there? Getting a little seasick?"
And I look at him dead in the eye and give him the William Dafoe crazy eyes. It's all good.
Okay. Well, if you need help, make sure you see Tiercy, because she can help with that.
I have to write that down. And I swear to God, if these are not Tiercy?
Tiercy, yeah.
Okay. So I was saying that out of OOC. Tiercy? Tircoi is how I got that.
Tyrsi. Because I'm an asshole.
Yeah, I was gonna say there's two different letters that you just switched the vowels on, so. But okay. Yeah, I got it.
Okay, just as long as you got it.
I'm kind of okay, crazy eyes. We'll give one of the legs is a little iffy as I'm walking away.
Okay, he just returns
I kind
to
of look like I'm sniffing around, physically.
Okay. He as you kind of pass by, he just returns to the little paperback novel that he was reading.
And then when I get back to where I'm okay to be, I shapeshift back into myself.
And what does yourself look like?
I'm a young.
Bette Midler.
No, I was gonna say. Let's just say Artis is thinking of can't be too young, or else I'll need to have like an adult with me. I'll go like 18, 19, 20, 19-year-old, 20-year-old, young adult,
Yeah.
human with like scruffy black hair, and when my normal clothes, which is just like a pants, like a red shirt with suspenders on and jean pants, and then like a big coat over it. That's like a coat that looks a lot like the coat that Hugh Jackman wore in Van Helsing.
Oh, okay.
Gotcha.
I didn't think of that when I was making it. I was just trying to think, I don't know what this type of coat is called, and then that what popped in my head just now. So
It's like a
with the
trench
little
coat.
things on the arm, yeah, with the little things over like the shoulders.
Yeah, I get what you're talking about.
Yeah. Oh yeah, and a pair of goggles, not on my eyes, like over. I'm like, I have goggles on, but I haven't put them on.
Gotcha.
Like they're across your forehead.
Yeah, and the jacket has a hood on it, but I don't have the hood up.
This is very
Look, this is all
steampunky, and I'm into it.
this is all very important for a specific thing that will happen later. All right.
Gotcha.
Basically, guys, picture steampunk Spider-Man noir.
Yep.
Yeah.
Basically.
Okay. So as you make your way, where are you heading to as you make your way back up to the quarters in the upper deck?
Probably the upper deck, because let's get this story going, right?
So you make your way to the upper deck. You see there's a myriad of different people just sort of scattered about. There's orcs, halflings, warforged. One of the warforged looks like, imagine like Dick Tracy garb.
Okay.
He's got that old-timey like investigator sort of get
Okay,
up.
now when you say Dick Tracy, do you mean just that look, or like the bright primary color thing too?
Yes.
Oh, no, you can't take it back.
Yes.
It's a bright coat and thing.
That's what I want to know.
And you see he's got a pencil behind like a mechanical part that would be an ear if this was an organic being. And he's holding a little notepad. He's got the wide brimmed fedora hat, the whole thing, and he's currently taking notes from one of the other passengers who's talking about something. You think you hear the words "Butcher of Brayland"?
Are they in the same place I am?
No, they're outside on the along the upper
Okay.
decks.
You gotta put on like our big thinking caps, because you said this is a mystery, and I'm like, damn. And I'm not playing Sonya. I don't just ignore everything everyone else says and punch stuff.
You see that Warforged reporter just kind of taking notes, and he starts moving between people, getting their statements about whether or not they've heard about this butcher. But most people are just talking about vacations, like big parties that they're going to, etc. Nothing else seems like out of the norm to you.
Does the Butcher of Brayland ring any bells?
You have heard of a string of murders that were perpetrated. They've killed approximately 4 people, and the murders have crossed the border into both the countries of Thrain and Ondair.
I'm gonna like kind of grab a paper,
Yeah.
a newspaper.
Yep. There's newspapers.
Got it. And like as I'm looking at it, I'm gonna. Oh wait, it's telepathy. All right. I'm gonna telepathically tell Freya. On second thought, head up to the quarters, and just keep an eye, like just smooth around there, out of sight. But like, keep an eye up there, down there, up there from you, down there from me.
You got it, boss.
And then I will. Oh man, I'm really choking here. I'll sit down and order a non-alcoholic beverage.
Okay, yeah, you see a halfling kind of dressed like a waiter, and I'm assuming you call him over by like raising your hand or something. It's like that.
Yeah.
He just says, "What would you like to drink, sir?"
What you got?
all manners of fruit juices, different wines of different vintages, mead, whatever your heart desires, really.
Yeah. I'll take an apple juice then.
All right, I'll be back in a jiffy.
Is give me 1 second here. Is Gruldir standing near a window?
Yep.
Yeah, I'm looking right out the front.
I think Lovelace eventually finishes their tea, and gets up, places the cup and saucer down, and walks over to the window where Gruldir is, and just sort of leans out to look at the racing by skyline.
Yeah, the area where you are, you see like a keep off in the distance, very well fortified, made out of like this grand sort of darker in color stone. And in the distance, you do see a sprawling metropolis that is your destination, a Fairhaven, kind of sitting on the bank of a river.
With as old as Lovelace is, would she recognize the keep, like whose it was?
Yep, it was called Rogar Keep.
I just point at it. Rogar Keep. It's beautiful. This country is beautiful.
Can we make out like any details of the castle yet, or?
I was gonna say, I mean, yeah. Didn't expect that, but okay.
No, I'm like asking Matt.
Yeah, you can see there's a big blast hole in one of the bottom of one of the towers. But from where you're standing, it looks like just a black speck on an otherwise perfectly like pristine stone keep.
Okay, I was just wanting to know like what our gauge was here.
Like how high you are in the air?
Yeah. Like if we
I don't know much about air travel to be able to answer that accurately.
No, I was meaning more like did it look like we'd started to like
descend
or
no.
or if we were still like cruising.
You're still cruising. You're still way up there.
Okay, yeah, that's what I was trying to get. I was trying to gauge how close we were to actually arriving.
Yeah, at this point you have just barely crossed the border over into Ondair. It would be about maybe another hour or two before you actually reach Fairhaven.
Okay.
And you are cruising. I mean, when you step out onto the deck, you're like, whoa, who turned up the wind?
Yeah, see, that's what I wanted to know because that's going to affect how I react to Lovelace.
Okay.
He kind of, Gruldir, the tapping stops. He puts the fan away. You see him pull out his fake eye, shine it up real good, put it back in, close the good eye, turns over to Lovelace and go, just how can you see that well?
Most of it's from memory, love. It's been a little while since I've been there, but I've been there before.
Yeah, you remember you used to attend very extravagant balls put on by Rogar himself. Like
Rogar was a lovely man. She gives you a little bit of a smile that doesn't quite meet her ears or her eyes.
I see. We'll keep your secrets.
Aren't we full of them all? Specifically, how... she sort of looks up and down Gruldir. Specifically, how do you get in and out of that suit? I've never seen a dwarf poured into a suit of armor before. I assume it's probably more complicated than I
buy me dinner first? Because that's kind of a personal question there, lass.
That's fair. That's fair. She turns and looks back out. Just thought it was interesting, that's all. I like to record interesting things.
It's a fair question, but we don't know each other well enough for that yet.
Of course.
Also in the
forgive me if I offended.
No harm, no harm.
Also in the distance, you do see stacks of smoke coming out of the stack of a train that's thundering its way down a rail line on the other end of the river. Just wanted to throw that detail out there.
She's under her breath, just says, "What will they think of next?"
And that's when that halfling comes back with your apple juice as requested. It's real tart. Like you take a sip and you're like, "Whoa,
whoa, some fucking juice."
That's the juice.
That's the juice. And I want you to give me a perception check, ours. And actually, Lovelace and Gruldir, you guys can give perception checks as well.
Sure.
My perception.
I was test rolling earlier tonight. Was not rolling well. That's a 12. For
And-
That's a 21.
Damn.
Yeah, unlike Vareth, Gruldir ain't that great in the wisdom department.
What did you roll?
I rolled a 10, straight up.
Oof. Okay. So ours on the port side of the ship, kind of off in the distance, you see this this sort of dark figure ducking in and out of the clouds. It could be just a large bat.
Huh.
I don't like that description with how high up we are.
Hey, is it daytime or nighttime? I didn't even think about that.
It is daytime.
It is daytime.
Mm.
And only ours saw it?
Yeah.
Fuck. Do I have dark vision? Do Changelings have dark vision?
I mean, it's daytime. I don't know what dark vision would do for you right now.
There's something. It's something. I'm trying to see something.
I'm looking for you.
I'm not seeing it.
No, I don't see anything either.
Nope.
All right. Let's see what I got. What do I got here? I can see what I got here. That's all I got. Damn it. I guess I'll just yeah. How can I take a closer look? Head to like the edge of the.
Yeah, there are actually set up along the edges of the starboard and port side of the ship are actual like viewfinders.
Yeah. I'm gonna go use a viewfinder.
You see when you put your eyes up against the lenses, you just see like this this little sheet of metal that says 1 silver piece.
You fucking goddamn it!
Jesus.
Give me a goddamn fucking silver piece. That's like it's like $5, right? Or $10.
Like 10 cents, I think.
I always considered like a bronze piece a buck, which is why all the common people use them. Because
No, bronze is like a cent.
a cent, Jesus, man, you guys need better like things because it goes from like gold, bronze to silver to gold, and then to like straight up to platinum. That's only like 4 levels, and that's
It's literally 10 to 10
No,
to 10
it's,
to 10.
it's you keep saying bronze, you mean copper.
Yeah, copper.
Yeah, it goes copper to silver to gold to electrum. Or no. Copper to silver to electrum to gold to platinum.
electrum. Alright, so I pop $1 in there apparently.
Okay, the small sheet of metal moves out of the way and you're able to see. And when you position it towards the dark figure, it looks to you like a wyvern. And on its back is a smallish cloaked figure that you can't really make out.
Is there like guards or attendant security anywhere nearby?
Yeah, there are a couple of guards on deck.
Can I call like one of them to me?
Yeah, you see this
Hey.
this oh, go ahead.
I was just gonna say like, hey, good sir, I have a question.
You see this male orc who has like the bottom half of a tusk missing. In stringy black hair, he just kind of ambles over and he just says, "Is there a problem?"
Do you see that over there? Or am I just like seeing things? And I like directly look through the viewfinder. That looks like trouble to me, but I'm not sure how you guys do your thing.
He looks out and he says, "Oh, it could be one of those Alistair Academy students taking some writing lessons."
Oh wow, people. Hang on.
I never
I don't
heard
know
of
about anyone
anybody
else.
writing a wyvern though. It could be a new program they're running. I'm not too worried about it right now.
Oh, cool. Okay. Well, I'm just making sure. I haven't seen too many wyverns in my life. You know.
Yeah, they're not
So
terribly
I'm-
common here, but that Gendrix Alistair man, he's a very wealthy man.
Okay. Okay. Do I?
Tap, 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 tap.
Yeah. Do I know? Have I heard of Gendrix Alistair or the Alistair Academy?
Yes, it's a new magical school that just opened up in Fairhaven.
Is that like Kendricks, but with a G?
Yeah.
Ken Gendrix. Yeah.
And then how does this spell the Alistair?
I put it in the general chat.
Oh, I just saw it.
From now on, anytime I say a weird name, I'm gonna spell it out for y'all.
What's
That
where's the academy
Perfectly
located again?
appreciated.
The academy is located in Fairhaven. If it begins to be a problem, you can always call me over. My name's Shadden.
Cool, thanks, man. Yeah, I got it. Yeah. If I need anything, I'll make sure to come see you, buddy.
All right, enjoy the rest of your trip. He just kind of awkwardly shuffles off.
And I will let the scene shift to the other two because I gotta use the restroom real quick.
Okay.
We do nothing until Nick gets back.
A female elf just kind of pokes her head into the lounge and just says, "Is everything good in here? Do you guys need anything?"
I'd be fine, lass.
I'm well, thank you, dear.
She just sort of nods and then takes off.
I want to point out I tried not to default to the weird Irish-Scottish mix that always ends up being dwarfs, but I can't think of anything else.
You know what? That's fine.
I tried. I really did.
I'm breaking out my library of accents for this game as well.
I'm just going to do my best to be as prim and proper as possible and not even try an accent.
Make him a Wisconsin dwarf.
Oh, don't you know there ain't now?
That actually works. I like it.
I'm
I
writing.
mean, if you want me to change, I'll try and keep that one going.
I'm writing that down. Wisconsin dwarves.
I just like old Southern coot speak for dwarves. Boomhauer.
Did you hurt me there?
Yeah, just Boomhauer.
Very Boomhauery. Love that.
I think Lovelace just keeps staring out at the skyline. Doesn't really say much, isn't very talkative, just has her elbows sort of leaning on the rail as she watches.
The sunlight is very warm on your skin.
Yeah, she's not a fan of that. If you look hard enough, you can see her kind of wincing a little bit, but she doesn't move. She endures it. I should probably like describe her. She is very thin, maybe 110 total weight wise. She's about 5'5". Completely pale, like not deathly pale, but very close to it.
Mm-hmm.
With very dark black hair in sort of a really nice coif that kind of goes down and is tied up in a bun on the back. And she has her nice little hat. She has a little bit of lipstick, a little bit of dark red, a little bit of eyeshadow.
Tasteful, but not overdone.
Exactly. Very, very tasteful. Everything about her just sort of screams austere. Yeah, I think she'll sit there and make some small talk with Gruldir if Gruldir is amenable to it. But otherwise doesn't really move. Unless something happens, of course.
Mm-hmm. So we're just waiting for Nick to come back?
I don't know, what is Gruldir doing?
Oh, God damn it, Discord!
Uh-oh.
Oh, no.
I'm back. Who died?
Oh, worst timing. Discord's being weird. For
Jace.
For Jace.
Or can you hear me right now?
Yes.
Yeah, I can hear you.
Yes.
Okay, because I just said like 3 sentences that nobody reacted to.
Oh, no. I'm sorry, dude. Yeah, we didn't hear it.
I wasn't here, so I can't.
We literally didn't hear it.
But like now my Discord's frozen, but you can hear me.
Yeah, I can hear you just fine. Can you hear us?
That's weird.
Yeah, I can hear you, but like it's all frozen and nothing's going on. Unless there's anything that happens for us to notice. Yeah, not really anything I got.
Okay.
Is the wyvern
just enjoying
like
the trip?
Chilling, or is it like moving through?
It's kind of like keeping pace with the ship. But
I mean, do we see it at some point? Like,
well, all I could say is like if it's kind of like keeping pace, could I say like I'm moving with it along the bow of the ship, like
Keeping
on
it
the
on
edge? Yeah, and just bumping through people, not paying attention to them because I'm like eyes on.
Yeah. Okay, yeah.
Like,
So
I
you
have a bad feeling about you.
So you kind of like intentionally, unintentionally, or absent-mindedly, rather, I think would be the better description. Just kind of bump against people and kind of nudge them out of the way as you just make your way across like that side of the ship. You hear from behind you, you just hear someone yell, 90 minutes till Fairhaven, 90 minutes. 4-hour layover until we head our way to Passage.
Do you bump into Lovelace?
I bump into a giant. I bump into fuck. I just wrote down his name. Gruldir, and I am moving. My legs are moving, but I am not. But I'm not noticing that because I'm trying to just stay on.
Yeah,
dragon.
So this wyvern actually does kind of cross like underneath the ship to go to starboard side. Starboard is right?
Yeah.
Okay.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
You can just say right side, dude. I don't think anyone here is gonna be like, I need the nautical terms.
I want to do ship terms.
Starboard is right, port is left.
Okay.
If it helps you, it's an airship. You can make up airship terms and use them.
The Billy
What
one.
one's aft?
Anyway.
Aft is back, I think.
I think, yeah, aft and stern.
So yeah, as you're trying to keep this wyvern in your sight, as it kind of passes underneath the ship, and then appears on starboard side, you do make your way through the lounge area. It's just sort of absent-mindedly shove Gruldir and Lovelace out of the way a little bit.
Excuse me.
What you been doing there, lad?
Yeah, it's great.
Excuse me.
Good ship state. Like, if he like went underneath, I'd like to think that like ours almost looks like he practically like half out, like looking at it underneath as it goes underneath, and then like comes up to the right side.
She moves with a weird quickness for what she's wearing. They're more travel-based clothes, but they're still proper. And she's right in front of you. Excuse me, sir. I believe you owe me and my companion an apology.
Yeah, that's great. I got it's 2:30 right now, right? It's been great.
She is staring daggers into you and doesn't say anything else until you apologize.
I think so what happens is I try to get past you like 4 times before it finally registers that you're like, I'm sorry, what? I'm sorry, what's going on?
Her arms are crossed in front of her. You owe me and my companion an apology.
Lad, just say you're sorry.
Oh, yeah, I'm sorry, ma'am? And sir. Yeah?
She makes a very specific show to stand out of your way.
Thank you.
But keeps an eye on you.
It's great meeting you. Try the veal. Watch out for and he looks over dragon things. Yeah, I got the dragon. Yeah.
I follow his gaze to the wyvern.
You do see the shadow off in the distance.
What?
Well, that be looking a bit troublesome.
That's strange.
Fuck it. He puts a hand up to his ear and is like telepathically. Hey, is anything happening down there?
I'm not seeing anything in here. No.
Can you head to the? Fuck, we just said it. Starboard, right?
Yep, starboard.
Starboard. Yeah. Head to the starboard side and look out. Do you see like a dragon thingy? A wyvern?
1 second while I make my way over there.
If I don't know what a wyvern looks like, he wouldn't know what a wyvern looks like.
Yeah. A wyvern has wings and 2 legs.
See, to me, it's all just dragons.
Dragons have 4 legs and 2 wings.
Okay, let me rephrase that. To ours, it's all just dragons.
To be fair, wyvern is of the dragon type.
Yes. They are dragonkin.
Well, you see, technically...
No, we can't do this.
I know. It's like there's a difference between
I am establishing this now. Lovelace is a learned woman, and if you say that it's a dragon, we'll kindly remind you it is not a full dragon.
Oh, I straight up called it.
Because dragons have 4 legs and 2 wings. Wyverns have 2 wings and 2 legs. That's all. Just a gentle reminder, and that's the end. That's all that she says.
So okay, well, and ours like so dragons.
Yes, I'm
Are
going to
tip-
be that person.
That's fine. No, that's good information. Ours asks. So dragons are typically, pardon my use of the common term, massive dicks. Are
What?
wyverns the same? Well, I mean, most dragons.
What do I know about wyverns?
They're not like sentient to the point of dragons
Right.
where they're like, they talk and have massive egos about themselves.
Right. Well,
They're more akin to like, they can be tamed. They can be tamed and used as like mounts.
Are they like what monkeys are to humans?
I was gonna say like a house cat,
yeah.
or a feral
But there's
cat
not
rather.
But there's not like a lion that can talk.
Wyverns can't talk.
No, but dragons can, and they're like side digivolutions of like a fucking dragon.
Yeah.
So
I know.
So
Also, you just said
monkeys to
digivolution. I
humans.
hate
Monkeys to humans.
Lovelace just says, "Well, darling, I think that dragons are dicks about as much as humans are, but I don't think wyverns have that kind of intelligence. I don't believe they can talk. I don't believe they can reason as well as we can. I don't believe they have thoughts that we do. So, taming them is possible." I point out. She points out to the person riding the dragon. Obviously, it's very strange to see one out here, though. I didn't expect this.
Ours, you hear Freya telepathically say, "There's 2 of them out there."
me too. I say out loud.
Dude,
And
Gruldir starts peering for the second one.
And then, sure enough, more in the distance, there is a second wyvern shadow.
Right there it'd be.
sort of tilt my head a little bit. That's strange.
And
Does it look like they're coming this way? Does this look like it's about to be a boarding situation?
I was just going to say, as soon
Okay.
as you said something, Lovelace, as soon as you said that's strange, they turn point like their target is the ship.
Ah, I see.
I'm gonna yell out to the guards that something's coming.
And I am kind of instinctually, I got like a rope of climbing that I just kind of like, as soon as I see them come, I attach like the one end it's attached to me. It's like Indiana Jones' the whip. It's like attached to my belt.
Mhm.
I attach the other end just to kind of the side of the ship, just like as a
As soon as she sees them come this way, she just very calmly takes her gloves off, puts them away, rolls her sleeves up, and puts her hand on her rapier. And waits.
So the wyverns close in. You do see the guards do raise alarms, just like 2 on the right side, 2 on starboard side. We need all hands on deck. All hands on deck. Someone man up the ballista downstairs. There's 2 of them, and then there's it looks like riders. And I'm gonna ask everybody to roll initiative.
Roll the
Yeah. Oh boy, everybody gets to roll initiative,
Everybody.
including Jakey.
put down
Oh,
your
I'm so excited.
martini. Old lady on the quick.
That's a good sign for the night.
All right, that's definitely a roll. It's not a great roll. We're not in Jack territory anymore. I don't think Lovelace is going first, but
I rolled a natural 20 for my initiative, so a total
Nice.
of 22.
Okay.
That initiative is really low. I don't remember it being that low.
that's a 6 on the dice, Lovelace. That's a 9 total.
9 for Lovelace.
I got 16 total.
16 for ours. And then 15 for mystery
me.
character.
Yeah.
Mystery math.
Okay. So, first up in the initiative order is Gruldir. At this point, the wyverns are close enough to hit with maybe like a ranged attack or one of the riders, either or. But they have not like boarded the ship yet.
Do they look actively hostile?
Yes.
Okay, how far out are they?
30 feet.
I'm assuming there's a bunch of like just random odds and ends and pieces of like rope or buckets or things like that around.
Yeah.
What you're gonna see happen is Gruldir's gonna look out and go, "Oh, I like me some trouble." You're gonna see him kind of look around real quick, pick up just some random piece of trash. He's gonna hold out his right arm. Then you see his hand start to change.
Uh-oh.
And even though this isn't in the setting, if you know what a railgun is, that's kind of what it looks like.
Yeah, let's go! I'm
the
here
thing
for
he
it.
picked up is right in the middle of it, and I'm casting catapult.
All right.
So you're gonna see him kind of line it up and go, "Have fun, lad!" And he shoots it off.
I was
I need
really
the
hoping...
one that's closest to me to make a dex save.
Okay, are you targeting a rider or a wyvern?
Rider.
Dexterity saving throw.
I was really hoping
up.
for spells as cool technology.
That's a dirty 20.
Okay, that saves on that. I'm gonna read this, and I need to see if it's how I'm thinking it works is how you think it works.
Okay.
Choose one object weighing 1 to 5 pounds within range that isn't being worn or carried. The object flies in a straight line up to 90 feet in a direction you choose before falling to the ground, stopping early if it impacts against a solid surface. If the object would strike a creature, that creature must make a dexterity saving throw. On the failed save, the object strikes the target and stops moving. When it strikes something, that object and what it strikes each take 3d8 bludgeoning. So does he still take the damage? Or...
Yeah, he'll still take the damage.
Okay, that's what I wasn't understanding.
Like half damage then, instead? Or something like that?
No, because I think what happens if it's like a creature, because it says if it strikes an object, it stops. But I think if it hits a creature, it just keeps going for the 90 feet.
Okay.
So it can hit multiple.
I would assume an object can also be a person, but I could be wrong.
Okay, so
That's DM rolling at best, at worst.
Yeah,
in the moment that you shoot this at the rider, you just hear the rider just kind of screeching, "Booyah, booyah, booyah!"
619.
Is it a recognizable language?
It sounds like goblin.
Oh shit! I know Common, Dwarven, and Primordial.
Do these look like goblins?
Now that you get a better look at them, yes, they look like goblins wearing like sorcerer's robes.
He's going to take 16 damage, by the way.
16?
Yeah.
Okay. My uncle just heard me screaming "booyag, booyag, booyag" and has no idea what the fuck is going on.
Did he send you a message? He's like, "Hey, is everything okay?"
No, it's just I know that he heard me screaming something, and he's just like, "Must be D&D."
Just tell him. Tell him it's time for Rey Mysterio, man.
I'm not saying booyaka, I'm saying booyag. So, it's now one of the writers' turns. I get really pissed Jace off. I'm going to cast, or this writer's going to cast Magic Missile at Gruldir. Just a first level Magic Missile. And because it is Magic Missile, it does automatically hit. So, Jace, you're going to take 9 points of force damage.
No!
Okay.
Oh, that's a lot.
And, well, you guys are 5th level.
Fair.
And up next is ours.
Well, since I saw Gruldir do his thing, I was like, oh, we're doing this now. Okay, cool. And he reaches up and pulls his hood up, and as he does, he pulls a mask over his face, and the goggles kind of get bigger, and he also kind of shapeshifts a little bit, and you see that there's a chest plate and a pauldron on that have a spider symbol on them, and if you look in the art museum.
Oh, you drew him?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Let's go. Oh, that was the picture from earlier. Yeah.
No. This is
the new one?
Different.
Oh,
yeah, no,
shit.
this is different. This is specifically for
Wake up, honey. New
Yeah, no,
Nicholas
you're
Hart just dropped.
you're going full Spider-Man ripoff.
Yeah,
Yeah,
and
love
I
it.
didn't get to draw it, so here's just a picture. A gauntlet comes on. It's just a web shooter. I didn't get to finish drawing that.
Fair.
But that's
And
how
like
you use your artillerist
Yeah,
cannon.
yeah. I asked the DM earlier if I'm a shapeshifter. So like the idea is, I guess I'm just wearing the armor all the time. I just shapeshift to kind of make it look like I'm not.
Makes sense.
And he said it was okay. So before anyone in the comments says anything,
All right.
I got permission. And so like I still got like the rope in my hand I hold on to with my free hand, so I could just kind of jump onto the edge and like hold out my gauntlet and cast Thorn Whip.
Ooh, okay.
And
So you do hear that iconic just like thwip
yeah.
as you just sort
So
of shoot it out.
let me get this straight. You have basically just web shot off the side to thorn whip to one of the wyverns.
I'm like, it's like I got like a rope that I'm holding on to. It's just there, but I'm just kind of using it for leverage. I basically just jumped onto the edge. I jumped onto the
Gotcha. Okay.
thing.
I love the visual of you using thorn whip and a rope of climbing to get the web slinging effect.
Yeah.
That's great.
That is great. Like, I love that.
Oh yeah. Oh, that's not all.
So
It's nothing big. Yeah, my goggles are also goggles of like, fucking. I have it written here.
It is a
Dark
cantrip.
vision.
Oh,
You do have dark vision.
Yeah, like yeah.
When you have your goggles
I have
on.
goggles of night. Yeah.
When
That's
you
what I
have
was
your goggles
asking.
on.
Yeah, that's what I was asking because it's like if you already have dark vision, the goggles give you an extra 60 feet, and so that's what I was wondering. I was like, maybe I
Right.
might be able to see further, but I didn't. So
Makes
yeah.
sense.
All right, let's see. Make a melee spell attack.
now are you aiming at the rider or the wyvern?
The wyvern. I'm aiming at its
Gotcha.
wings specifically.
Okay,
I just want to say it is great to be playing with y'all again.
I know.
Right?
I missed y'all. I'm really happy we're back. Please don't kill me.
Yeah. It says a melee. It says make a melee spell attack.
Yep.
The fuck do I use for that? If I use
It's-
anything,
it's
do I
a
use my
D-
intelligence?
No,
Or my
it's
Spell attack
spellcasting?
bonus,
It's your spell attack bonus.
Yeah.
Okay.
which would be your
Cool.
casting modifier and your proficiency bonus.
It's been a long time since I played a character.
Usually it's like 8 plus the like wisdom or intelligence or whatever plus the proficiency.
Yeah, so you're playing an artificer, so it should be in intelligence
Yeah, it's
modifier
intelligence.
plus your proficiency bonus, and then roll and add that to it.
It's a
All
dirty
right.
20.
All right, 20 hits.
And let's see. Thorn whip. Make a melee. If it had ticks, creature takes 1d6 piercing damage. God, I need a. You know what? I don't know why I'm being. It's one of those things where you D&D people have ruined me because I forgot a d6 is just a regular dice. And I'm looking for like a special dice.
Hold up. At 5th level, shouldn't that be 2, or is that at 6th that it goes up?
Yeah, once you reach 5th level, it's 2d6 for damage.
That's what I
Oh,
thought.
I see. Yeah.
Yeah, that's how they make cantrips more viable.
Yeah,
as
it's
you
great.
get.
That's good. That's good. That's good. All right. So.
And I believe you have the chance to pull them 10 feet.
Yep. So that's 7 total. And if the creature
Shit.
is large or smaller, you pull the creature up to 10 feet closer to you. Damn it! I should have aimed at the person. I might have been able to just
So-
roll them off the thing.
The wyvern, you pull the wyvern
you
a little
did.
closer to the ship.
Oh, I
think I
thought you were
caught
aiming at
something.
the dude.
I should have. I would.
Now-
No.
Hold up.
I didn't because I don't want to kill a man.
No,
Hold-
it's
hold
fine because you automatically web him to the side of the building.
Oh yeah.
Now, hold
So-
up. To be fair, isn't it a total Spider-Man move to go for the guy and hit the animal?
Yeah.
Yeah, a little bit.
That old R's luck.
To be like, I'm trying to get you, and okay, at least I got what you're riding.
All right. So is that all for ours?
I got him, and I pulled it. I'm assuming the wyvern is large or small. Large, right?
Yep.
So I pulled it 10 feet close to me, but I did say I was aiming at the wings.
You did. So it does sort
that's
of
a good point.
You just hear the screeching sound like.
Can it stay flying?
Jesus Christ.
Yeah, it's still flying.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
I was just asking because it just got its wing pulled while it was in flight.
Yeah, I mean, like it staggers like a bit.
Okay.
Like however.
Okay, I just want to make sure like
staggering works.
Probably at the very least glide.
Yeah.
Yeah, I just wanted to make sure because like some things, if it even gets messed up a little bit, it's spiraled to the ground.
Yeah. I don't think it's quite mockingbird territory or hummingbird territory.
Yeah. All right, is that all for
we could
ours?
take out a wyvern with a cantrip.
Yeah. I mean, well, I mean, there's a lot of you could if you did it right.
I was trying.
Yeah. Yeah.
Play smarter, not harder.
Okay.
Huh.
Up next
Really?
is
Yeah.
the second of these riders. Once again, just yelling. "Bayan, bayan, bayan!"
I'm sorry, I can't help but laugh every time. It's just
I understand. Don't worry about it.
Terrible.
Let me look up this spell. Okay. I'm going to need Ars and Lovelace to make dexterity saving throws.
Oh no.
but not me.
I'm good at that.
But not you.
Gotcha.
As this rider casts Ice Storm.
That's 15?
15.
I'm sorry, I was looking at something. I was preparing my next move. That's not a. Well, I'll take it. Let's see. You said Dex?
Yep.
I don't think my Dex is very good. That's not too bad. 19.
19. All right, you both save. But the ice is still going to pelt you.
And pelting.
Okay, well, you're going to take a grand total of 1 bludgeoning damage.
Oh no.
Because
Oh, heaven help me.
I rolled 2 on the 2d8.
Gotta love that.
Love to see it.
And then, where's the other d6? I need this.
And because it's a goblin, I just picture it looking all smug and proud of itself while you guys are just like, that's it?
And you're going to take 8 points of cold damage. It's just these.
Oof.
It's just these hails, these like rock-sized bits of ice just start pounding into you, just like.
Okay, well that's
Like
not good.
an ice spike comes and hits me in the head. I just go, ow. Well, that wasn't so bad. And then just a bunch of hail.
Right.
Yeah.
It's just like. Ugh. It's like it went from like golf ball size hail to like watermelon to like a watermelon.
I think Lovelace stumbles, but you do not hear any
Maybe
cries
not a
of
watermelon, maybe like a grapefruit sized.
Yeah, there you go.
pain. There are no cries of pain, but she does stumble a little bit.
Up next,
Stoic.
everybody, a moment of silence as we introduce the mystery character.
Yay.
Well, hold on. Is there anything within melee range on the deck of the ship?
Oh, you know
How
what?
much is your melee?
He just slaughters us all.
You know what?
Starts cutting through us.
One of the riders is going to get up and like do a running leap onto the ship. Like you see them just run off the back of the wyvern up like the length of its wing and then just they're there.
I see. And so you would just hear from below deck on the ship then, just grumbling shout of just, what's with all the fucking noise? And loud, heavy footsteps come thumping from below deck, and from the shadows of the door that leads, below deck, a figure begins to emerge, becoming more visible as each thumping footstep carries him closer and closer to the light. You see, at first, something that is near 7 feet tall, a very dull glint of metal, and the soft glow of blue eyes, and stepping out into the light is a 6'7" mass of wood and metal, with sort of metal cables in like a ridge going back down the center of his head, arranged vaguely like a braided mohawk. The normally like bare gray metal that you would see on most Warforged has been haphazardly painted with smears of red and green, but like a rusty red.
Gotcha. Kind of browny red.
Yeah, and this Warforged red and green, with like with an old, quite faded and worn in leather jacket, or rather a sleeveless leather vest, with like a high collar. There's a necklace with various like beast and monster teeth, hangs around his neck. And the only other item of clothing he wears is 2 fingerless leather gloves on each hand, or well, one on each hand. No weapons in sight, and as he steps out,
He just wears 2 gloves on either hand.
yeah,
He just got them over on top of each other.
as he steps out onto the deck and he looks around, he sees the wyverns, he sees the goblin. He passes his gaze around, sees the wyverns, and then finally sees the goblin, and he just sort of, you. He points a finger at him. Fuck you. And
Fuck you!
he was about to do something, and then he stops. No. Fuck you. He's going to,
What's your name?
I would like to rage.
Okay.
Yeah! Let's go!
Oh
Oh no.
And Matthew, I have a special rage.
You
so
do?
I have to roll 1d8.
Are you doing that? Oh.
I don't know what that is.
Oh.
Oh,
What kind of
Oh, this is
barbarian
cool.
are you?
Is this the new barbarian that got put out?
Matt. So with this roll that I received, my until my rage ends, the weapon's damage type changes to force, and it gains the light and thrown properties with a normal range of 20 feet. Would you say that since you know what my weapons are, am I just like launching ghost fists at people?
Oh wait, we have 2 brawlers in the group?
Oh my god, let's fucking go.
Actually, I know exactly how this works. I'm going to kind of stalk across the deck, and then once I'm about 15 feet away from him, I'm going to just throw 2 hard punches just straight at the goblin from 15 feet away. And you see my fists detach from my arms and go flying out at this goblin. And there's like a tether of like spectral blue force energy connecting them to my arm stumps.
Okay.
So this will just be 2 attack rolls, I guess.
All right.
And I'm
I don't
raging.
know. I don't know where you got this from. I'm still trying to figure out what this is. Oh my
I
god.
don't know which barbarian it is, but like, God, does this set me up?
And I'm going to reckless attack my first attack.
Okay.
24 on the first one.
Dude, that definitely hits.
24 on the second one.
Yep. All right. Yeah. So these phantom fists just fly out and then just.
That's 14 damage on the first hit.
Okay. That's quite a bit.
10 damage on the second one. So it's just 2 detached Warforged fists go flying across the deck and just in rapid succession just like ding ding and just smack into him, and then like magnets they like quiver in the air for a second and then fly back to his wrists and like latch in.
So yeah, you knock this goblin like a couple of feet backward, just into the railing, just.
And I like hold my fists up in front of my face, and there's like blue, like sort of spectral smoke coming out of them, like Stormlight Archive style. And I just look. Oh fuck, that's cool.
And then that goblin just looks at you and just says, "I don't know what the fuck you are. Get him, Ajax!" And then you hear the wyvern, one of the wyverns, just sort of screech, and is immediately going to launch a stinger attack at you. Just gonna fly by and try to sting you. What was your character's name? Or do you want to introduce that later?
I'm gonna say, when he says like "get him, Ajax," I'm gonna look up at the wyvern, guessing which one that he's talking about, and I'm gonna point at it and say, "Fuck you, Ajax! I'm fucking Clash."
All right.
Clash?
Oh my god.
Clash.
Spelt with the K for awesome points.
No,
Clash, that's a 17 to hit.
that misses.
And then it's gonna swoop around and try to make an attack by biting you. That's another 17. So you just sort of duck out of the way as a stinger flies by and just sort of crashes into the deck of the ship, leaving it just a wyvern stinger-sized hole in the deck. There's no better way to describe it. And then it just swoops around, and then you just sort of duck under as it tries to bite you with its razor-sharp teeth.
As he swings by after the bite, I do like a shadow boxing, like quick, like 4 uppercuts, just in the air, and I'm just like, you fucking missed, you oversized gecko.
Love it, love it. All right, up next is Lovelace.
So as soon as they come in, and as soon as she takes damage, she goes to draw her rapier, and she keeps as she's drawing, she cross draws, right hand on left hip, but she keeps her left hand close. So as she draws the rapier, the blade of it cuts along her arm and up, and she flicks it almost like a lighter on the palm of her hand. So like there's this long red cut that goes up her arm, but it doesn't bleed. There is blood on the blade though. So first things first, I need to take a d6 of damage to myself to activate my Crimson Right.
Okay.
Yes, that's right. I'm a blood hunter. Let's go.
That's actually a really cool way to do that. I love it.
It really is.
It's also surreptitious, so nobody sees it happen. That's kind of the idea. Or few people see it.
As the draw happens, and then all of a sudden, wait, why is her hand bloody? And then boom.
Yeah, so she takes 3 points of damage that nobody can, or that cannot be reduced in any way.
Okay.
And you see as the blood sort of coagulates onto the blade, it sort of, you see like cold coming off of it, like ice coming off of it. And she goes to fight the one that Clash, is that your name?
Yep.
That Clash is attacking, sees that that's well in hand, and then turns around and smirks at the other one and seems to fling the blood at him. And she does it twice. Once left to the right, and then again to the left. And she's casting Eldritch Blast, and the blast is the blood flying off the blade.
Ooh,
that is so fucking cool.
That's really fucking dope.
All right, so her first attack is gonna be not gonna hit. That's a 9.
Yep. So that blast just sort of just off into the clouds.
And I'm specifically hitting the rider here.
Yes.
And the second attack is a dirty 20.
That one will hit. Yeah.
All right. So they're gonna take 7 points of Eldritch Blast damage.
All right. You see, they started getting up as they're like prepping to like jump, to like run and jump onto the ship, and then you just smack him in the knee and bring him down to one knee, and they're just like, ah!
Great.
Is that Lovelace?
I think that's everything. Let me double check my bonus actions real quick. Sure, fuck it. Let's try this.
Ooh.
I'm going to, when that lands, she spins the rapier in the air and a circle of blood appears, and then she flings it at the creature and attempts a blood curse of binding.
Oh, okay.
And that's
like-
going to be a strength saving throw.
As
Yeah,
the circle of blood just flies out. Strength saving throw? No, I'll give you a hint.
This will be on the wyvern specifically.
On the wyvern, okay.
Yes.
I was gonna say on the goblin, not their strong suit.
Yeah.
But
DC is 14.
well, that's a natural 1.
Ooh.
Fuck yeah.
Plus 4
so
is
yeah.
5.
So you see this sort of like red ichor fly out.
Mhm.
It pulls some of her energy with it, so she's gonna actually amplify it. And I think she takes another D6. Give me a second. I've never done this before.
It's
You're
okay.
throwing a lot. You got Dark Knights are really cool, but you gotta be careful because if you use too much of its ability, you will just kill yourself.
I will just kill myself, which is definitely never happened before in any game ever. Let me find.
Nope, not a thing.
Never, ever, ever.
I gotta double check that. A weapon can. Okay.
May he reign.
Blood maledict. Yeah, for real. Blood curses. How do I amplify a blood curse? It doesn't actually say. Before device, blood maledict. An amplified curse. Amplifying a curse costs you to take 1d6 necrotic damage. Okay. They cannot be reduced. So yeah, I'm gonna roll another d6. Hopefully it's not too much. That's a 4. That's not as much as I would have liked, but I'll take it. That ichor wraps around them and holds them tight. The cursed creature's speed is reduced to 0, and it cannot take any reactions until the end of for a minute because it's amplified.
Okay.
It does get to repeat the saving throw at the end of each of its turns to end the curse, though.
All right. So you just hear the rider on that wyvern just go, "No, serious!"
Oh, that was interesting. And that's my turn.
Okay. Now it is the wyvern Sirius's turn. Can't move. So can't really do much. But repeat that saving throw, yeah?
Yeah, repeat that saving throw.
All right. This is going to be a 9.
Not gonna do it. Needs a 14 or higher.
All right, well, that wyvern can't do shit, so we're up to Gruldir.
All right. Am I within 30 feet of the goblin on the deck?
The one that Clash just beat the shit out of? Yes.
I'm assuming it's still alive?
Yes, but, like, hurt real bad.
Okay, that's perfectly fine. Gruldir, if you're looking at him, you're going to see him get this really big, crazed look on his face, huge shit-eating grin, and he's going to yell over at Clash, "Hey, lad, I can do that too!" And you see his right arm from the elbow down detach and go flying at the goblin.
Oh my god. The rocket punch.
Amazing.
This is what I used my uncommon item for. And my returning weapon infusion.
Real quick, Dungeon Master, I didn't ask. Was he within 30 feet of me?
The wyvern?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, good. Just want to make sure it's only within 30 feet, so I didn't make sure I could do that.
Okay.
23.
A 23 does hit this goblin square in the jaw.
Okay.
Dumb
No.
bullshit. I'm here for it.
Now, I also have extra attacks, so I'm going to roll this second one.
Okay, so you just hear cheep, and then just ah!
And that is a 14.
The 14 will miss.
All right. So he's taking...
So that second launch just kind of breaks a little bit of the railing of the ship. Just
He takes full damage, 8 bludgeoning.
8 bludgeoning. Okay, he's just yeah. It spits out a bunch of blood.
I watch the rocket punch and I just say, "Oh, I'm feeling things."
Okay, alright. Start playing some volleyball here.
Wait till after the fight there, big boy.
All right, was that Gruldir's turn?
Yeah, that'll be his turn.
Okay.
I don't really have to move right now.
So the final rider is going to stand up on his now immobile wyvern do the same thing that the first one did, just kind of run across the wingspan and then leap onto the ship.
I just want to double check. Is he sure he wants to do that after just watching his friend get the shit beat out of him without anything actually touching him?
Also, can he do that? How far away is...
He can make it 30 foot.
The one that... Yeah, I was going to say 30 feet's a lot.
I know, I'm rule of cooling a lot of this, alright?
Okay. I got... Damn it. Damn it. I was going to do something. But he's off the wyvern now.
Okay. While the goblin is in mid-air, you see a bright streak flashing from the point of one of their fingers. And I'm going to need Clash and Gruldir to make dexterity saves.
Get fireballed again.
Real quick, what is it?
It is a fireball.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that's fair.
I'm going to use my reaction to cast Absorb Elements.
The dexterity saving throw?
Dexterity saving throw, yes.
I get advantage because of danger sense. The second roll was worse, so the first one is what I'm taking.
I sense that fireball is probably going to attack me.
So now I have resistance to the triggering type, so that's automatically half?
Yep. Resistance is half.
And then I'm still making the dex saving throw, correct?
Yes.
Got a 19.
All right.
That is a 16.
Those both save. Let me roll this damage.
So I take a quarter total.
Yep.
I think.
So does Clash. There's a danger sense, right?
I only have resistance to bludgeoning, piercing, and slash.
Oh, right. No, that just gives you advantage, right?
Yeah. If I was Totem Warrior and I chose the bear totem, I would get resistance to the fire.
As this fire just... You're both going to take... Okay, you're both taking a quarter, right?
Yeah.
Or no?
I should only be taking half.
Okay.
Or I should only get half.
Clash, you're going to take...
I don't have any further resistance.
You're going to take 16 points of fire damage. And Gruldir, you're going to take 8.
Alrighty.
And then the goblin just lands on the deck, looks around, and just says, "Bad move!"
Yeah.
I'm like doing like a boxer's block with my arms, to weather the fire. And when it's over, I look around, I see the goblin standing there, and I point at him, and I say, "You're next, chucklefuck." Up
next is ours.
No, real quick, with how I do it, I throw up the right arm and just big glowing dwarven rune as pulls some of the fire in. And then I just kind of look at my arm as it's kind of glowing red, yeah, that wasn't your smartest move, because it stores it for my next melee attack.
Oh.
Yep. Imagine you're playing Doom and the Cacodemon decides, no, I'm just going to get on the ground level with you.
We're going to wrestle.
Yeah.
Okay. Today.
How do the wyverns look?
The wyverns look pretty undamaged.
But
one of them can't move.
Do they look like they're going to attack? Or are they just kind of well, our riders are gone, I guess we'll just chill in here?
They're going to attack.
They're going to attack. Okay.
One of them may try to attack.
Yes.
The other one is not going to attack anytime soon. I don't know. They might have fire. I don't know what wyverns can do.
Okay. I know one is 20 feet away. Could the other one also be 20 feet away? I don't know where the other one's at, actually.
You know what? Sure.
Cool.
Real cool.
Here we go.
You said they were within 30 feet. Yeah.
Playing fast and loose with these rules, baby.
We're here to have fun.
Ours looks at you guys.
It's the mummy.
It's some of the coolest, specifically a Clash. He's and Golder, he's that is the coolest shit I've ever seen. And he just kind of falls off the back of the edge of the ship and kind of gives a jump. And as I do, I hold out my gauntlet. And I get a damage bonus for using Oh, so like I made my. I didn't read this earlier. Apparently, I made my
I love
arcane firearm also my like spellcasting.
Yeah.
I love Nick learning about his character as we're
As he
playing.
plays. Oh,
I know
yeah.
it's great.
It's great.
I have like I don't know any classes.
No, yeah, I
How
know.
long did it take me before I realized? Oh, I add my proficiency to my
Yeah.
monk attacks.
Right.
Right? About halfway through the campaign.
It's about halfway through, yeah.
No, but yeah, this is what I'm not like being sarcastic or being
No,
mean.
it's great.
I
It's
love
great.
it.
It's
Yeah,
fantastic.
no, it's great to hear you light up with like, wait, I get to do that? It's
It's
awesome.
It's great.
And since I attached the rope of climbing to it, I have it attached to me, but also kind of like wrap my arm around the rope just so I have it.
Yeah.
So as I'm falling, I kind of jump off, and I use so I let my gauntlet, and I cast web, and I attach one end of the web to the ship, and like as I jump off, I kind of throw the web to attach to the two wyverns and hit them.
Yeah.
Oh, I'm webbing them
It's nasty.
to
My
the edge
God.
of the ship.
So it's just
Yep.
We love to see it.
and then you just hear
This
the
is
screeching.
awesome.
You just
That
hear
is-
the screeching of the wyverns. So they're like,
As opposed to the silence of the lambs.
Each
God.
creature that starts its turn in the webs or enters them during its turn. Well, I guess that's now. Yeah, you have to make a dexterity saving throw, and on a failed save, you are restrained
Oh, great!
until they make a strength.
That's death for those.
That's why I said I attached one in to the ship.
okay, well, one was an 18 and the other was a 4.
Well, the 4 definitely didn't. I'm pretty sure my spellcasting is supposed to be my intelligence. Right?
So with the 4, the wyverns restrained to the ship.
Yep. Until it makes a strength check.
I would say, what's your intelligence?
My intelligence is it's a 18.
So it's a +4.
So +4.
Then your
So
spell
like-
save should be 15.
15. Yeah. Because it's like
Because my intelligence is 17, so I have a 3. So mine's 14. So yours should be just that one higher.
actually,
Gotcha, Nick. Not Nick. Jake. I was looking
Basically
at neck and said
Like
that.
a really rusty like oil barrel.
Like he's been beat up and abused, but he's still going.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
Chipped
wanna know
layers
what
of paint
this-
that he just keeps going over.
I want to
instead
know
of
what this barbarian subclass is. I cannot find it, and it's driving me crazy. It's very cool.
Is it a homebrew?
Nope.
Oh, that's a surprising. Wait,
What can I do with a rope of climbing?
is it
'Cause
the
a lot of this
chaos
is-
magic one?
No, it's not. I checked. I looked it up. It does not have that effect, so I don't know. I guess
Huh.
we'll find out eventually. What were you saying about a rope of climbing?
Yeah, what can I do with a rope of climbing? Because
You would
it can
have
do a
picked
lot of
that.
stuff. You can do a lot, but there's also a lot it doesn't say. And so, for instance, it's like, oh, if you talk to it, you can have one end attached to something because it'll just go to it magically. And I'm like, does that mean I can just kind of make the rope move like I want? So, for instance, and just like a hypothetical, if I were to say, hey, pull me up from hanging on the side of the ship, would it be able to do that?
Yeah. Sure.
I'll do that because I just got to speak a command, and I'm assuming I can do that as a bonus action.
Yeah. So this rope just kind of pulls you up and you're back on the ship.
Okay, that's one of the wyverns, and like, I make quotation marks and specifically motion towards Lovelace as I say that wyverns. The other one doesn't look happy.
And is that all for ours then?
That's all for ours.
So I assume you did all of that to the one that I didn't have bound, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
Oh, I also like tell them I was like, hey Freya,
Yeah.
remember when I said to warn me of stuff?
Yes.
You see anything weird? Did you miss the giant robot man?
He seemed to have escaped my sensors.
Yeah, we're gonna have to fix that when we get home.
I apologize.
You don't happen to see anything else out the window, do you?
No.
Nothing's happening. Okay, you keep it cool, buddy.
Will do. You too. Hope you're not getting too hurt.
You know me. It hurts a lot.
Jesus, that got dark. My God.
I just kind of I was like I haven't. Well, I did get a little hurt. So like yeah, it's that R's luck.
So up next
Wild.
is the goblin that's just like the one that got punched a bunch of times. This is gonna look up at Clash and just you boogeyman. Ah!
I dabble.
And then it's gonna shoot a magic missile at you as like a last ditch attempt to do some kind of damage. So Clash, you're going to take 7 points of force damage.
Motherfuck.
It's just okay. I'm gonna take a nap now. And Clash, it's your turn.
Okay. I just sort of... So many things to hit. Only 2 hands.
I know
Fuck.
the struggle.
And I'm going to throw one fist in like a flying arc at the goblin who just magic missiled me.
Okay.
Recklessing this one as well for a 17.
That will hit.
And he's gonna take 11 force damage.
So just and then like as the fist connects, freeze frame, you just hear knockout! Ding ding ding! That
And
goblin is disposed.
Before that fist even flies back to my arm, I'm gonna charge at the one who fireballed.
He's
and
just
I'm
gonna go no 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 no.
I'm just going to normal punch him in the fucking face.
I cast fist.
For a 21.
Okay, that will hit, yeah. Just
And he's gonna take
Oh no.
13 damage.
13 damage, yeah. You just as soon as you hit, you just see like this splash of blood and like 2 teeth fly out of his mouth. I can't believe you did that.
I can.
Up next is the actually, is that all for Clash?
Yeah, that's gonna be all I do for now.
Okay. So the wyvern that's restrained to the ship is gonna make that strength saving throw.
Mm-hmm. That's on its turn, at the end of its turn.
Yeah,
Not at the beginning of mine.
no. This is the one that that R is webbed to the ship.
Oh, okay. My bad. I thought I had the initiative wrong.
It's just gonna like throw a stinger into the side of the ship, try to like hit anybody that may be like inside below decks. That's gonna be a 14. Does that get him out?
Yeah, 14.
Yep.
That beats it. Because if it meets, it beats, right?
Yep.
Hold on,
Damn it.
hold on. Your spell save is
Yeah, I did write it down. I found out where I wrote it down. It's 14. It's like it's 8 plus proficiency plus intelligence, which is 14 altogether.
Makes sense.
Mm-hmm.
should be 15.
Why is it 15?
9,
Because if he's got an 18 in intelligence, that's a plus 4.
Yeah.
12, 13, 14. It is.
Proficiency is plus 3.
It is.
Yeah.
I miscalculated.
That's 7.
It is 15.
Oh,
Plus
all right.
8.
Okay.
That's 15. I
Let's
know.
go.
Don't you fuck with me when it comes to simple addition.
Math. I
So-
don't math.
All right.
I'm not good, damn it.
That wyvern fails to free itself from the webbing. And up
Yep.
next is Lovelace.
I'm
Lovelace.
my mathing.
Moves over to the goblin, and she seems to be walking, but she moves way faster than walking speed. She almost like sort of dashes at times forward as she walks, and she puts the rapier right up against the goblin's chin and goes, "Do you yield?"
I yield! Just after like a hesitancy of like shifty eyes, just throws its hands up.
Very good. And I look over at Gruldir. Would you like to tie him up?
Do we want to worry about the wyverns first?
I suppose.
She's like standing behind the goblin, spread like his hands spread out to either side of the goblin's head. He looks like he's about to clap and smash his head.
She boops him on the nose. You be good now. And she turns and she flings another two eldritch blasts at the wyvern that she had gotten earlier.
Gotcha.
Same one. So that's gonna be 2 more attacks. First one's gonna be 18.
18 hits.
Second one is gonna be 9 again.
The 9 will miss. So,
That's gonna be 2 points of eldritch blast damage.
Okay.
And I think that's all I can do.
Okay, it is that wyvern's turn. You said this thing lasts a minute?
Yep, because I amplified it.
Damn.
Yep, I have to take damage to do it, so
Yeah.
it's powerful.
What's the save to get out?
DC 14.
And that's a
Which
strength,
I
right?
could see him. Yeah, strength. I could see him breaking.
That is a 16.
Yep, that'll do.
So it breaks free of the blood binding. Just
Gross.
and will fly towards the ship because at this point it's some ways towards the back. 'Cause
Yeah.
it's been suspended in air for a hot minute.
Mhm.
And we're back up to Gruldir.
All right. Are either of the wyverns in melee range of the deck?
I guess the one that's webbed to the ship technically is. If you want to hop the rail and do some Indiana Jones scaling the side of the ship to punch it.
Yeah, no, I ain't got anything like that.
That being said, the one on the side of the ship is restrained.
Yep.
Yeah,
I don't know what that does.
I'm not worried about that one then. Is
I think
the other one back to within 30 feet of us?
What?
Is the other one back to within 30 feet of us from once it broke free?
Yes.
All right. Then I'm going to throw the 2 punches again.
Okay, so restrained attack rolls against creature have advantage, and the creature's attack rolls have disadvantage. Also has disadvantage on dex saves. Just a heads up for next time.
That's a 10 and a 12. I'm guessing those both miss.
Those both do miss. So you just kind of you said you're trying to punch it?
Yeah, I'm trying to do the rocket punch again.
Okay, yeah, so it's just and just as the wyvern just kind of deftly dodges out of the way of both of the strikes.
No more rolling them at the same time, because yeah, that didn't work.
Okay, is that Gruldir?
Yeah, that'll be it.
Okay, so it's the last goblin's turn.
And I no longer have the stored energy. It only goes till the end of my next turn.
Okay, so
Mhm.
this the last goblin's just gonna sort of look around, not making any sudden moves. And hang on, gotta look something up. As you
I'm
do,
standing right next to it, just FYI.
I'm aware.
But I have something for it if it decides to try anything.
And
So-
I'm behind him, ready to clap his head.
I just bonk like the dude that dies with the 2 pieces of ice in one of the Saw
One of the
movies.
Saw movies.
Yeah.
Fucked up.
Brutal. So you just see this sort of this silvery mist appear as he's going to cast Misty Step, and Misty Step teleport himself back onto the back of his wyvern.
Mm.
And just say, and he's just gonna say, "Sirius, we're out of here!"
I told you should have tied him up.
And we're to ours.
I should have just popped his stupid little head.
How far away is he?
So he was only able to. Well, should I count the wyvern and the goblin's movement as the same?
Yes.
Once he's mounted, yeah.
Okay.
Well, it's because he used his move. Yeah, I guess that'd be fair.
Well,
if he used his movement to get to it, I guess that's fair.
Well, he teleported onto it. He technically didn't use any of his movement.
So he would have his own movement to go then, at the very least.
Okay. So yeah, they when he teleported back to the back of the wyvern, they ended up pulling off, and they're about 50 feet away now.
Oh, that's not good. About how far can I jump?
Not far enough.
Hang on. Google jumping. 5e. No, don't you start. Google home.
I think we had this conversation.
We
at one
did.
point.
Literally last episode we did.
Yeah. Kind of felt like it.
So your strength determines how far you can jump. You can make a high jump or you can make a long jump. When you do a long jump, looks like you have to succeed on an athletics check to clear a low obstacle. Hang on.
Okay.
When you make a standing...
No, okay. Don't worry. I'm not going to jump. I
Okay.
decided against it. Okay. Here we go. The first of what I assume is the real, let's see how the DM feels about this plan.
Okay. I know I'm rule of cooling, but I do have my limitations.
Can I get the rope of climbing, take it from the edge of the ship? Can I get it to attach to, like, the wyvern? Till it, like, grab a foot. Just wrap around a foot.
How long is your rope?
60 feet.
No, at this point it's too far away.
About
Dude,
how
don't
much...
you have a gun?
And you always do a range check.
Is it just out of range or, like, super out of range?
It's like 20 feet out of range.
Don't have to re-roll a character on the first session.
That would be great. It would be wonderful.
Do it!
I'd
DM,
be down for it.
Don't do it!
I'm sorry. What was the ruling on jumping?
No. This is gonna be so fucking stupid.
Could I make a 20 feet jump?
Hang on. You can cover a number of feet up to your... What's your strength score?
See what
Probably not 20.
It's
850.
15 total.
15,
Plus 2.
15 you
Yeah.
said?
Yeah.
No, you would only be able to make a 15-foot jump. Which puts you 5 feet short.
Give me a second.
I feel like
there's gotta be a way to make this work.
Oh,
I feel like you could use, I feel like you could use the rope of climbing for this.
yeah, that's what's saying, but we don't have enough distance on the rope of climbing. That's what he wants to do. Isn't that right?
Yeah,
You said
he'd
you wanted
still
to
be-
use your rope for this, right?
Yeah. Oh man.
Yeah,
I
15-foot
can't
jump
do-
plus a 60-foot rope is only 75 feet. The wyvern's 80.
Oh.
I can't. Damn it! I can't cast 2 spells. That doesn't. Damn it! No. Oh man. Does anyone have any type of, like, reach thing?
Nope.
Anything? Not like super reach. Just be able to reach like 10 or 20 feet.
Unfortunately, no.
Not for you, unfortunately.
I don't. No.
Use your melee. Use your range. You have range. Use your range
I
attack.
do. You said I can make a 15-foot jump.
Yes.
Christ.
I cast web. I jump and cast web
Okay.
and attach one into the ship and the other to me.
Isn't that just gonna stick you to the ship?
Web is 20 feet, and I.
It's not gonna push you 20 feet.
No. It's not that. He said he's 20 feet. He's
It's
80 feet
not
away
gonna
from
work,
us.
Nick.
He's
as much
80
as we
yeah.
all
Yeah,
want
it's
it
not
now,
gonna work.
not
It's not
going
gonna
to.
work.
Yeah, he's
My
80 feet
sweet
away.
son.
Right? Yeah. For a second, I thought maybe I could just. No. I'm literally. If I had an extra 5 feet, I could have
My sweet
jumped 20
son.
feet,
Not
used
this
the
time.
rope to grab onto him, and web myself to the ship. If I had an extra 5 feet.
Yeah, all you
And
need
you
is
wanna
that
know what
5
the-
feet.
And you want to know what the fucking worst part is?
What?
I have. If anyone could attach anything, if anyone could grab me after I've already jumped, I was like, I can long strider myself to give myself 10 feet, jump, and use the rope to attach, but then I would just be attached to the wyvern.
I mean, if you're close enough within like grabbing distance, like arm grabbing distance, I could do it.
And now I think I'd be the 20 feet away. Because I could cast long strider and give myself that extra 10 feet.
Well, by the time we're
Guys, you
talking, all
really
the crew,
want
he's
this
gone.
wyvern.
Yeah.
I was gonna say, guys, I love this. I love the idea, but we are sidetracking way too far. on it
Yeah,
now.
it's too much. Too
Yeah.
much.
Give me a second. I'll figure out something to do. I'm figure out something to do. I got shit I can do. I just need to figure out what I'm gonna do.
Say, don't forget you do have your range, just your gun.
Yeah, just shoot him.
What the hell is this?
That's the whole point of the artillerist.
No, it's touch.
It's Rudy Tooty point and shooty.
If I use my turn to make my eldritch cannon,
I think you have to have that out before you.
Yeah, you should already
Nope.
have it. That's
no. This is different. That's the firearm. I'm gonna make my eldritch cannon. I can take an action, and either using my woodcarver or smith's tools, which is my little gauntlet, I can make a small magical tiny eldritch cannon that attaches to a surface within 5 feet of me.
Okay.
That's what I was talking
you see
about with
me-
your gun.
Yeah, that's your gun.
Yeah. So you see, like, my gauntlet. I kind of like pick a part off my gauntlet and like tinker with it, and then throw it onto the side of the handrail, and a little spider with like fuck it. It looks like to us. We know that it looks like a gun with spider legs, like right.
That makes sense. Yeah.
And I make a
Spider
force ballista cannon, and I go hit the goblin, and I'm gonna make a ranged spell attack, which let me find. It was plus 7.
So you just hear the little like as this thing assembles itself.
I can talk with, I talk with Freya, and it communicates with me telepathically. But all my little things just make little like scripts and scoops.
Like little skittering and chattering.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Like little mechanical chattering. And it's like, is it actually talking back or?
AB.
Right. It's like you know what it's doing, but everybody else is like,
what?
Yeah.
Is it actually talking back, or is it just making noise?
Make that attack roll.
That's a 20.
Natural?
A natural 20.
Oh shit.
Okay.
Plus 7, but I don't know what a natural 20 does.
So
on a hit, a creature takes it takes 2d8 force damage.
So max that, so that's 16.
16, yeah.
And then roll 2 more d8.
5. So max at 16. 21 points of force damage.
Holy shit.
And if the target is a creature, it is pushed up to 5 feet away.
Oh no!
So you just you hear it land, and then you watch as the smaller shadow on the wyvern just kind of gets pushed off and starts falling, and you just hear.
Well, I guess
he always go.
Shot, lad!
I did tell him not to run.
It's gonna be fine, right?
No!
No,
he's gonna be a greasy smear!
No,
I
man.
did not.
He's quite dead.
And
I
then,
did not mean to do that.
He's going to have time to write his will on the way down.
I did not mean to do that.
all right. So
Hey, you know what? Just to like give it one extra breath. I try to throw the rope out as far as I can.
no, it's way too far.
I know.
It's just
I
like,
know. But it's just like,
Oh no.
Gruldir is just going to walk up to ours and give him a hearty clap on the back. He's like, well done, lad. Well done.
that's rather
And then-
unfortunate.
And then you hear some scrambling behind you as that Warforged reporter approaches you, and just with like you looking at their face because it's mechanical, you can see that he has kind of like a wide-eyed expression. He's just that was fucking incredible. Now can I get your name? Pulls out his notepad and takes his little pencil out.
Who's saying this?
The Warforged reporter.
The Dick Tracy Warforged
The Dick Tracy.
in his bright yellow coat.
Can I get your name?
Who's the
He's talking to you.
who? Me?
Go on.
Yeah.
Go on, darling. Give him your name.
Times like these, I am happy I have the mask on. They call me the names. Fuck,
The name is fuck.
This is
No.
such a Peter moment. I love
Yeah.
it.
Yeah.
Do you know about Cowboy Bebop?
Yeah. Which guy would we got? They call me Arrhenius.
Arrhenius,
Alright.
okay.
Sure. Okay.
That's a type of spider.
Yeah. Lovelace
It's just-
immediately.
It's an orb spider.
Just scratch,
Lovelace
Weaver.
immediately gets that. That makes sense.
just scratches it down on the notepad, and you catch a glimpse of his handwriting. And it's absolute chicken scratch. Like horrible,
I mean-
horrible handwriting.
Oh, no. It would be great if it's like a barcode. So he can
Oh,
just
like-
read it.
Like the Warforged language is just like barcodes. Yeah, that's
Yeah.
actually kind of interesting. I like
just
that.
just writes it down. Just says okay, and it turns to Lovelace. Can I get yours?
No.
Got it? No.
She
just writes down
immediately-
no.
She immediately puts the blade away before anyone can see. She's already got her arm. She flicks the blood off, puts the blade away, and already has the sleeves and the gloves back on before anyone can see.
Turns to Gruldir. Can I get yours?
Gruldir Thunderforge, mad scientist extraordinaire.
Mad scientist
That tracks.
extra.
You know, typically they don't. I thought most mad scientists don't want to call themselves mad scientists. I thought
No,
usually they just want to be
really.
called scientists.
And then
No. I revel in the madness.
and then he turns and just looks at Clash. He like hesitates for a moment and just says, "Can I get your name?"
Flash.
Clash. Okay. I'm going to what transpired here is going to be front page of the Sharn Inquisitive in like 2 days. It takes a while for news to travel. So if you're subscribed to the Sharn Inquisitive, which you should be, it's only a copper piece.
It's not the best shield, honestly.
You
What's
will
the
see
name?
my name or the name of the paper.
Name of the paper.
The Sharn Inquisitive.
Sharn I put like my hand up to ear and I telepathically tell like Freya, make a note to subscribe to like the Sharn Inquisitive paper when we.
The Shard Inquisitor.
The note has been noted.
Man, I gotta get a personality in you, man.
And not that you asked, but my name is Halvin. I'm with House Caneth.
A lot of people read this Sharn Inquisitive.
Yes, it's one of the biggest papers in Corvair.
In that case,
How's that spelled,
my
by
name
the
is
way?
Crash. I'm an elf, and you barely saw me.
I'll make that note, thank you. Elf. Whatever. They won't care. Readers, this story is going to be way too exciting for anyone to care about the little details.
DM, real quick, how do you spell his name?
Halvin. It's Halven.
That's what I thought, just wanted to be sure. That one sounded pretty straightforward, but you never know.
Lovelace is gonna walk over to him. Red hair, elven, green eyes, gorgeous tits, and winks and walks away.
Just keep scratching. Noted. All right, thank you very much. I hope you look forward to reading your story in the paper. Just kind of adjusts his lapel and heads back over to wherever
Absolutely
he was.
not.
And then you see sort of this woman run over with, she has pixie cut white hair, and she just says, "Is everything okay over here? We couldn't get the ballista loaded in time."
Perfectly fine.
Oh,
Can I
thank
sneak away?
Thank the silver flame. Well, I'm
Can I
glad nobody
sneak
got hurt.
away real quick?
Yeah, you can make a stealth check.
Stealth out of sight. I need my dice.
She says, "Thank the silver flame."
Yep.
Yeah, she actively just Lovelace just actively goes. Mm-hmm.
I don't know what that is. Stealth. 15.
Yeah, you're able to just sort of whoop. You're
Because
gone.
everybody's still kind of like, oh god, what
Yeah.
happened?
I take off the hood. I take off my mask. Goggles shrink down. I kind of shift back so that the armor's gone. Rather than going back to normal, I make myself a bit taller and grow out and a bit older so that I match the pitch. I gain like basically just the person I was a bit older with now like a beard,
Mm-hmm.
30 or 40, and then I
Gotcha.
get back to the others. I kind of like scooch up to Lovelace.
Do I recognize the difference? Would I recognize the difference, or like recognize them as the same person?
I would say it would be a perception check.
Yeah, go ahead and make one of those.
I was gonna say insight, but okay.
Insight works as
One
well.
and two.
They're literally the same. That's a 22.
I
got an 18.
I'll say Lovelace notices, but Gruldir does not, because I want it to be a little challenging.
Right.
I'm not one to dissuade your secret identity, so I don't really say anything. But I do take note of it.
And I lean into the guys and I go, "Hey, don't worry, it's me, guys."
Ah,
Yeah,
What is
I know.
that?
I was gonna do it immediately, and then you were talking about insight. I'm like, I'll let that play.
what an astounding disguise you have.
I know, right?
You are
Roll Deer kind of looks at him real quick, closes the good eye, looks with the magic eye, like, yeah, I guess that's you.
I'm gonna go walk over to Clash and just look up and say, "I appreciate your help to fight."
It was nothing. They made a lot of racket.
Well, they could have
my
done-
business.
They could have done quite a bit more harm without you helping. I appreciate that.
It was all in the knucks.
You do
Yeah,
have a
I
way
mean,
to
we
do
do
it.
that little
I
trick
scooch in, and like, yeah, what are those made of? Is that like, oh, like, is this like a magnetic like propulsion system, or do you use like actual like fire and smoke?
It's a rare form of magic called I have no clue.
Oh, you didn't build this? You
You
I
didn't build yourself?
would be surprised at how many were forged like that.
Sounds a little masturbatory, I'm not gonna lie.
Well, I can't say much. I dress like a spider, so
I mean, you were trying to talk me up during the middle of the fight.
No, I was built a few years ago. And well, let's just say some ne'er-do-wells stole me from the creation forge I was made at. It saved me from a life of servitude and discipline. But unfortunately, in the attempt to secret me away from the creation forge, I fell down a cliff and was busted up. And I don't know how they fixed me, but some weird shit happens.
Well, you don't look any worse for wear. I lie.
It's
I,
nothing
like,
a coat of paint can't fix.
I was gonna say, can I like, I guess, investigate him? Get like to see like what part, like it's like looking outside.
What exactly are you trying to determine?
Because he said he was busted up. Do I see any signs of like? I'm a mechanic. I don't need to look under the hood all the time. Sometimes I can just like, oh yeah, like you bender, you know? Is there anything like how's he look? Does it look like?
All right, well,
I get what you're getting at.
you don't gotta roll.
Yeah.
You don't gotta make any rolls, but I'll leave that up to Jake.
You would just see really just the wear and tear and damage of lots of fights, and you can see like there seems to have been like almost like a welding job done on like the side of his head, but it's fairly well covered up. It pretty much just looks like he regularly like gets like hit by things and just kind of like repairs as he goes. You wouldn't really see anything specific, and as far as like the damage, basically he fell down a cliff and just got like mangled. Rather they dropped him is more appropriate. While they were trying to steal him.
Oh shit!
That sucks.
Could I tell what type of like metal he's made out of, or parts of him, if not the whole thing's like made of?
I don't know if Eberron Warforged are made out of anything special.
I think they're probably all different materials.
Yeah, it would just be like metal and dark wood that are infused with magic. And his eyes are made out of like crystal like gemstones. I would say it's probably just like steel and iron that is like magically sort of infused. It'd be
Basically,
really
at
cool
this
to be
point,
made out of, like adamantine, but yeah, that'd be a little bit crazy.
I'm figuring at this point, you basically look like you're every kind of wood and metal under the sun cobbled together.
So
Yeah, there are definitely some patches like welded on.
So let me get this straight. We have Spider-Man, Iron Man, Wolverine, and Morbius the Living Man.
Pretty much.
That's great.
But now, which one's Wolverine and which one's Iron Man?
You're Iron Man.
That's what I figured.
Iron Man.
Yeah.
I guess okay. So at this point, I guess then ours is just like checking him out and like muttering to himself, like, you know, if you use mithril here as like a coagulant, you could get like your joints to move a lot better. And if you give it like a nice adamantine coat along like this sides, and he's like muttering to himself, and eventually he starts muttering in like draconic, like he stops speaking common and is just muttering.
Lovelace points at Clash. So Clash, correct? I look over at Arianus? Aramaeus?
I say you can just call me Ars. That's the Matt's song.
I point at Gruldir. I don't think I got your name.
Gruldir, at your service.
Right. For what it's worth, I'm Lovelace Deshane. I look to see if anyone recognizes that.
Nobody seems to.
Good.
I would say,
It's just a quick pause.
I was gonna say,
okay, good.
I mean, I have history as one of my skills, but I don't know if that's something you want me to actually roll for, or if you want to keep your backstory secret.
I'll let the DM decide.
Yeah, I was gonna say like I forgot because like I took why is it not fucking here? I took like it was detective or something as like my subclass, so I was like, I don't know if she would have had like any kind of record or anything like that, or if she like if the name Lovelace is tied to anything.
You mean your background?
Yeah.
Yeah,
but
no,
like,
the name Lovelace isn't familiar to any of you.
Okay, gotcha.
Well, this has been interesting. What were your plans for the city? Because I feel like we may have to fill out some kind of police report when we get there.
Yeah, I don't feel like in cops.
Yeah, me neither.
Gotta admit, not really a fan.
They aren't being my favorite thing.
I mean, they're not. No, I just kind of like sweating a little bit. I mean, they're not like the worst things. I kind of like. I'll do, I guess. You'd call it an insight check on everyone.
Okay.
To kind of get a feeling of like, they're not. These guys aren't. These are not the drug runners I'm looking for. Yeah.
You don't even I'm not even gonna make you roll for that.
Yeah.
They're not.
They're not. It's like, yeah. I mean, if you want, I'll be able to. I can probably get us in there quicker. Yeah, kind of like lean a little bit on the back, but I'm something of a private eye detective. That's what they call it back where I'm from. Working on a case right now. Don't tell anyone, but we got people who are smuggling things of the illegal nature on this ship, and when we land, it's gonna be a bad time for them. So,
What you're saying, lad, is you're a professional narc.
What do you say?
I mean, yeah, I could see it. Man, I love how I constantly forget to do the Brooklyn accent until I remember, and then I realized I haven't been doing a Brooklyn accent for 5 minutes.
You try. Yeah, for real. You try being proper. Well.
So.
Well, I keep going from Scottish to Irish to pirate, so.
Yeah.
Well, I will say that your secret is safe with me, as I do not care.
I was just meaning more like, if you guys stick with me, I'll probably be able to get us out of here quicker. Don't want to sit there being questioned.
Well,
when we get off. If you want,
fair.
I'm just offering.
If you have your ways, then that would be great.
I won't look a gift horse in the mouth.
If I see a badge anywhere, it's knucking time.
I'm just waiting for you to scream. I'm gonna wreck it. That's the thing I'm waiting for.
See Arsh just kind of go and neatly tuck the badge he has is like that's like attached to like one of his suspenders, just kind of flips it over slowly.
And with that, you hear someone yell, "We're beginning the descent about 60 minutes." And that'll be a good place to wrap up the first episode.
Whew, that was blast.
Yeah, it
There we
was.
go.
Yeah.
There's still a goblin unconscious, right?
There is still an
Yeah.
unconscious goblin, yes.
And there's
Oh, I thought he was dead.
And there's still a wyvern attached to the ship.
Yeah, we'll figure that out in the next episode.
Look,
And there's a goblin still falling because we're that high up.
yeah. Look, it's the New York Fire Department's job to get the guys down from the web buildings, all right? Not Spider-Man's.
So
Alright.
I've been listening to like a lot of just vibey old music, like Blitzkrieg Bop and
Yeah.
the aptly named The Clash, and
Yeah.
just stuff like that. And I was listening to "You Spin Me Right Round," like while we were still fighting the goblins, like when there was one left. And I had already planned out my finishing move before he teleported away and foiled it. Since I was listening to "You Spin Me Right Round," my finishing move, if it came to my turn, was going to be to whirl around with like a back fist, like a spinning back fist, and then follow up with like a jumping uppercut and try to launch him in the air.
Incredible.
That's pretty great.
I gotta start remembering to cast Longstrider at the start.
I am gonna say, Jake, you stole a little bit of my thunder there.
It's like I feel what happened is you went and made a railgun, and then it was every single person's job to one up the person who went before them.
right.
You know, that's fair. I did set it kind of.
I like to think I'm a
right
little.
there.
I like to think I'm a little more subtle than that, but
All right.
okay.
You
And-
pulled a sword of blood and shot blood swords out of the blood sword.
This is true. I do like the idea that they're in the shape of swords. I didn't think
And
about that. That's pretty
For
funny.
everyone's curiosity, I am playing a wild magic barbarian.
I knew it.
Wild magic, really? I didn't. I looked at the wild magic. I did not see
The
that.
Yeah, I went and
fourth-
looked, and that's what I thought it was.
The fourth roll on the their like wild magic surge table is the
Oh.
one that creates, or it makes your weapon like light and thrown and
Oh,
have the like returning property.
I super skimmed it, so I probably just missed it.
So
that makes
good.
sense. though.
Yeah.
All right.
There's
well,
one on there that's just a beam attack. You just shoot a beam out of your chest.
Yep.
Yeah.
Oh man, that's
And I
gonna be
love
great.
Yeah.
We inadvertently made the fucked up Avengers.
I do.
So good.
For anyone's curiosity as well, those goblin sorcerers were also wild magic sorcerers, but I didn't roll a one on the D20 rolls, so none of the things went off, which I'm upset about. But you know what? There was enough chaos. It was great. Thank you guys so very much for listening to this episode. If you want to get in touch with us, we're on Twitter at AmbiguousPod. You can like our Facebook page at facebook.com/ambiguouspod. There's our beacons link that you can give to people who also like D&D or in D&D shows. It's beacons.ai/moral ambiguity. You can also find our YouTube channel in that beacons page as well and subscribe there. I'm going to try to be more consistent with the uploads on the YouTube channel, but I've said that many times and it just hasn't panned out. But, keep an eye there. There's other services you can listen to on. I'm not too worried about it. Anyway, thank you guys for listening. We'll see you next time. Bye!
Bye.